Everyone's teaching you about hooks. Say this line, ask this question, but almost no one is teaching why. This isn't about copywriting. This is about chemistry, psychology behind why people stop scrolling and why they don't. If you ever copied a trending hook, but it flopped, here's why. Because attention isn't logical, it's biological. Brain scans every frame, asking one simple question. Do I get a reward for watching this? Or don't I? If the answer is no, instantly the next person, do I get a reward for rewarding this? If the answer is no, I'm going to scroll instantly. That reward is a tiny dopamine hit. It happens within the first frame or the first 3 seconds. Why that person won't and should stay. Curiosity, conflict, and clarity. Curiosity, what does that mean? Conflict, does it challenge what I believe currently? Clarity, does it solve the problem, the pain that I have from the hook that you just said within the first few frames or within the first 3 seconds? And one of those fires, the brain releases a microdose. And one of those fires, the viewer's brain releases a microdose of that reward, dopamine. Now, at that point, they have your focus. If it's the opposite, no trigger, no dopamine, no response. It's that simple. So instead of asking, what should I say? Ask what reward. Now, there's plenty of examples out there on social media, and what you want to do is find someone that you aspire or some type of inspiration of those characters, those influencers that you're following, and filter by popularity and break down exactly their script and why that would hook, not just in what they're saying, but in what they're doing, because that actually does hook someone as well. Facial expressions, body parts, all these things, angles, positions, sounds, all these things come into place. Hooks don't need to be clever. They just need to drop those doses of dopamine throughout the video, getting the person to think, getting the person to rewatch the video. Watch any viral clip and you'll see it. First frame equals emotion. Maybe it's a shock, maybe it's a tension or a promise. I bet this is costing you guys thousands right now. And this isn't just about tricking the viewer to watch the video with a hook. In some which way, it needs to be entertaining, value-driven, or educational. These are the types of hooks that people want to either learn about, get clarity, and challenge previous beliefs, or be entertained. And most people, why they doom scroll on Instagram and other platforms, is because they are hooked on series pieces of content. And some of those contents are educational. They actually educate myself even for when I'm scrolling on Instagram, for example. My point is, it's not magic, it's chemistry. It's what's getting released from the brain and why someone would watch it and watch it again. And how you can implement this into your video too. What hook am I persuading to the viewer to stay on? And 9 times out of 10 for this industry, it's mostly going to be about getting the person's attention in some kind of overtly provocative way, either by the sexual desire or other instance, it can be on reporting. But there is going to be a twist that actually hooks someone in that has a sexual desire. And I'm not saying over sexuality, desire, sexual desire. It's just going back to my last previous videos where it just happens to be a girl that does OF, not an OF girl that does OF. Yeah, so learn about the trigger marketing. Learn to trigger emotion before logic, and the algorithm will follow you.